Can you hear that rain? I'm not going to get my number just yet. This is terrible. Reminded me a lot of a cross-country race I did at school when I was about 10, before I was a proper runner in inverted commas. It was so wet, they said, oh, you don't have to get out of the minibus if you don't want to. So some of us didn't, including me. But I think I ought to show more winning this time, shouldn't I? On your marks! Hi everybody, hope you're doing okay and welcome to my car, sat in a car park in Ardingly. I've come for the PB 5k, second year in a row. I entered this race ages ago and when I was sort of running well. I thought, well, I might as well go and do it. I haven't done a race for 3 months now. Now you might have seen on fellow YouTubers, all these people doing these double threshold sessions in one day. Well, I don't think I've actually done any sessions at all for 3 months. So in fact, I don't think I've actually run much faster than about a 7:30 mile for about 3 months. So today I'm going to be running sort of low sixes, or trying to. I hope my hamstring holds out and see if I can just register a time. I kind of like thinking, well, it isn't much point in racing, but on the other hand, you kind of think, well, it'd be useful to know where I'm at and see if I can actually survive an actual race. So not great weather conditions. It was actually tipping it down on the way here, but it's giving my car a bit of a clean. So I better show Willie and go and get my number. I've got about 45 minutes to go, I think, for my waves off, and the first wave's off in about 15 minutes. So hopefully we can catch them as we go. So it'll be interesting to see, having done no sessions, no fast running at all, whether I can actually get around this course. I've been doing reasonable miles the last couple of weeks, although a lot of it's been run walking, delivering the Lib Dem leaflets for Sue, who's in the election tomorrow, Thursday, although by the time you see this, it might be actually the election day. And so I hope she does well. She's in 2 elections, the Claygate Parish Council, which hopefully should win, and in Oxshott, which is a bit of a long shot, but we put in a lot of effort to try and see if we can make an impression. Oh, and by the way, I think the shoe of choice would be the trusty Next Percent 2s. I use them for good effect in the Speedway 10k. I thought they were a bit wide for me when I first got them, but I think I've moulded them to my feet now. So we won't mess about with any shoe testing today. We'll put on a tried and tested pair, and we'll see how they do on any wet corners. Apparently they've changed the course to make it 3 sort of fast laps, so fast in inverted commas. I don't think I'll be sort of flying around the bends. Anyway, see where we go. Is this a cross-country race or what?
I don't know, Tim, it's quite a big dent in my PB hopes.
Yeah, are you on this next one?
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks, Tim.
Oh, hi, Tim Gross. G-R-O-S-E.
Is it over here? Yes, it is. There you go.
Great, thanks so much.
Hi Tim.
Hi, how are you?
Nice.
I made the mistake of putting my being too bold. I was in the A race last year. I was like nearly last. There was about one person behind me.
You should worry, I'm in the B race. I was really lost.
It's a different course this year, isn't it?
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took out all the... it's only 4.5k. They took out all the corners.
Well, I'll still be slower, I think. Than Hi, this is Luke.
This is Phil.
You're on the channel. Hi, Phil.
Hiya, how you doing?
Are you running today?
No, I did last year.
No, so did,
Well,
so did I. Yeah.
won the Heat 2 last year.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'm injured this year, so I'm not
Dear,
disappointed.
yeah, I'm sort of. I entered this ages ago thinking, oh, a bit of run, and then I've been injured as well, so I'm not expecting much. But
Okay, well, best of luck.
because this has stopped raining anyway. So,
Yeah, different course this year as well.
Yeah, is it faster? Do you think?
I think less
We shall see. Leisurely
less
faster.
twisties, so.
Hope there's no puddles. Right, I better get warmed up. So I'll
Right.
see you guys later. Okay, so all's ready to go.
21s, 22s, etc. So just a couple of metres back from the max line. Okay, so it'll be on your marks, then the hooter. Yeah. Are we ready? On your marks!
Oh, done. Done for. It was probably better than I thought, actually. 19:15-ish gun time, probably. So maybe a few seconds quicker. I started off fairly within myself, but the old legs just weren't used to that sort of pace. And then I think second mile was slightly slower, and the third mile, whatever I had left. So yeah, we'll take that. That's faster than my slowest track 5k last year, so that's something. Okay, now the race is finished. It's actually quite nice now. You can see the setting sun over there, which is quite nice. I'm just at the edge of the car park checking the time. So my official time, according to the website, was 19:17, and I was 6:55. Not quite sure where I was overall. Checking the splits on my Garmin, I did the first mile in 6:06. the second mile in 6:19 and the third one in 6:23 with about the same pace to finish off. So yeah, that was all right. I mean, I thought that I would probably do well to get under 20. I think, well, first of all, I think I was really just hoping I would actually get round, because a few runs recently I just felt that hamstring twinge a bit, but it was fine tonight. I was that sort of pace, I think with next percents on, it kind of helps as well, though I did pull my hamstring once in a bear, so that doesn't necessarily help. But yeah, so I'll take that. It definitely did feel that lack of that sort of hard sessions. When I sort of went off, I felt sort of okay fitness, but the legs just weren't used to running that fast. So, but a 6:06 is without dying. I mean, I didn't die horribly. I think there's an element in those sort of races that you go off all in a big bunch and then you each find your way. And I think if anything, I was going past a few more people than I was going. They were coming past me. Positions didn't really change much at all during the race, have to be said. But there's quite a lot of people from Epsom and Ewell that you'll see me talking to. So some of them I was sort of looking out for. And I think some of them I might normally beat, they beat me, and a few guys that I got ahead of, so that was all right. But yeah, something to build on, and I think that's an M55 club record for Walton, although that's not particularly hard because I don't think there's too many M55s in Walton. But I've got to set all the targets because Jimmy McLaughlin's beating all my M45 club records. He beat a 3000 one last night. I did 9:15 in 2014, I think, and he did 9:42 last night. And then Chris Ness last season was breaking all my M50 records. So at least I got a new set to worry about. I guess one of the things when you get past a certain age group, there's nothing you could do. If someone then beats it, you can't go out and challenge it because you're too old then. But I've got a whole new net of targets now. So I've already got the 10k, I've got the park run, and this is now the 5k. So this is my first 5k of the year, and it was faster than the park run I did back end of last year. So that's something, and I was actually quite fit then, although it was a very slow course, that one. But yeah, at the end of the day, you still got to run the time, haven't you? So yeah, a lot of positives. So I hope you enjoyed this little look at the PB 5k at Ardingly. I think it's the South of England Showground, something like that. Maybe we got that wrong. Anyway, look forward to seeing the next one, and then like and subscribe on all that, and bye. See if we can see anybody.
Great channel, Tim.
Come on, guys.
I watch them all.
How'd you do?
Yeah, that's about
Good. So introduce yourself.
I'm Mark. I came here to beat 20 minutes and I think I've done it.
Well done, excellent. Is that your first top 20? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for the official time.
You sub 20? You was right near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I 1915ish, 1910s.
Yeah, 1932.
Yeah. Old legs not used to. I haven't run this fast since the Valentine's race. So yeah. He was a bit ahead with you.
Yeah, he was well in front at 1750. This guy.
Oh, okay. Should have been in a race.
Yeah, he should have been just.
Bandit has got to. Yeah. Oh, well done. At least the rain held off for us, didn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
A few tricky corners, but yeah.
The winning time was about 17:15, 7:20, I think.
I suppose you always get somebody who's like sort of not run one before and just been a bit cautious. And,
I was about 10.
Last year I was in the end of the first race and it was I wasn't really I I was hoping for 18 minutes, but I wasn't quite in that order. But a bit more friendly in this one. You just get the people to run with. I wasn't quite sure about that road bit. I think we'll go to a closed circuit, then go on the road. It didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And it wasn't like a bit bumpy, and I wasn't quite sure what the point of that was. I mean, you must have been a lot of effort to get the road half closed.
Yeah.
That's all right. But
well, last time they went round there.
Yeah.
Loads of twists.
I don't remember it being that twisted. I think because it was dry last year and it was windier, wasn't it? So.
And it was a very twisty turn. There was a couple of places where you could have fell.
Yeah.
There was a lot of 90-degree turns.
Well, there's a few puddles early on where there's so many people you couldn't really see where your foot was. You just hope for the best. Nothing under it, but yeah.
I'll go and watch some of the others come in now.
So a big Epsom crowd tonight then?
Jerry's finishing now.
Yeah.
Is he?
I can see it. You can watch his running style.
I think Walton have already started racing on the track, so it'll be too embarrassing to race on the track.
Right, are you going to do the next league again?
Well, I hope to. I mean, I'm trying to organise some fixtures, which is proving a nightmare. But we've got one at your place towards the end of this month, and then one at Kingston next month. So we're trying to get one at Croydon mid-July, and maybe another one at Walton at the end of the season.
Walton's great. It's the nicest track.
It'll be a sort of, because it'll be in September. It'll be more like a sort of an opens type meeting, but because we only really had 2 offers for venues until Croydon came forward, and then because we should have had one by now, shouldn't we? Have been April, But I don't think Wimbledon are really up to hosting anymore. So at the moment, I think is that track been resurfaced or has been, or I don't know. I think
it's just because you've got the nicest track.
I'm hoping there's 3,000, but I need to get some used to running a bit faster before I do a track racing. Yeah, how'd you get on, Jerry? Oh, you've got, I've got the names on them. I entered I was really keen about. I saw it open like February or something. It's pretty well number 19. I was one of the early entries.
I thought I'd entered, but I hadn't entered last week.
Yeah, Joe's got his number too.
Yeah. I noticed I couldn't find.
I could only find one pin in the car, so I had to dash to the start to get some more pins. So how did you go?
That's where that was anyway, wasn't it? They had the ball pins there.
I didn't. I thought I'd load in the car. Of course, when I got there, I realised I hadn't got it.
I'd already checked and found.
Which is a bit of a schoolboy error for a runner, so no pins in your car, isn't it? I found one, literally, with my park run code.
So you want to keep a spare barcode and.
How'd you get on?
All right, considering I've got like real pain in my ball in my foot at the moment.
We do?
Yeah, like I don't know what it is. It feels like bruising, but
which leg?
Left.
Left.
Yeah, right in the ball.
Yeah, can sometimes be plenty.
I know it can. I have had issues before, but
it's not what you need in a fast 5K when you're trying to toe off, is it?
Yeah. No, so it's all right considering.
Yeah, I had a hamstring pull 3 months ago. I was a bit worried about getting around. I haven't run this fast since the Chessington Valentine's race. And that was pretty rubbish as it was.
That was early February.
I think it was marginally faster than I was in that. But, it felt a bit odd doing 3 laps. It sort of felt like a long track race, didn't it? So we should be familiar. Hi, Gary. Yeah.
I mean, when I got to 2K, I thought that's 7.5.
Get his front.
I just thought.
How'd you get on, Gary?
Not one of my better runs, but you know what? I was a bit isolated, very slow, but you know, I enjoyed it. I did this last year and I got disqualified after a mile.
Did you? Why was that?
Eddie Weir saw me. I was suffering a bit. I put my head down. I turned in. Have you done this one before?
You put your head down for a nap halfway.
Well, you know, have you done this one like previously?
I did the last year on the
when
more
it twisted
twisty
course.
Yeah.
So I had my head down. Saw some cones came off to the middle road here and started.
Oh, he went off course.
The bloke said to me, "I'm really sorry, mate. I could see all the other runners up the top." So anyway, well done, Tim.
Yeah, nightmare.
What does Power of 10 reckon on this? What do you reckon on this course? I mean, everyone tells me it's quick.
Well, I mean, it's the first time we've run this one. I mean, the wind dropped, didn't it? So well, I probably run faster than. Well, I probably run faster than I was sort of. I was thinking if I had a really bad one, I might not break 20 minutes, so I was comfortably under. So, I mean, it was kind of odd. I didn't understand why we were on the road. We came to a closed circuit, then you go on the road.
Well, the funny thing was, I said to Chris, last year was 2 laps.
Yeah.
Last year was 2 laps and it was inside. This year it's 2.5, and you think, well, surely they could.
Well, I looked at the map. I assumed there was like a path that went parallel to the road. I think, well.
You told me, didn't you? And I said, no, don't go on.
And it wasn't.
But to be fair, it was. I don't know why.
It was all right.
It was all right. And
it's one of those roads that just slap down a lot of cones, stuff, and then it all gets bedded in.
Go sign as
well. So like when it's wet, you have to sort of avoid a few potholes and a few puddles, didn't you? But it was probably at least it was. There wasn't much. Last year was quite windy, wasn't it? I remember
Yes.
one bit sort of having to sort of feel like it was noticeably harder than the other way. Whereas tonight it wasn't a lot in it. It was a slight little drag after the start, but then first lap didn't notice.
Tim, Chris,
Oh,
Tim
hi,
Ryan,
yeah.
Darren and
Yeah, you're on my video as well if you're not careful.
Oh, God, get me for that.
Yeah. How'd you get on?
Yeah, really pleased. I got season's best for about 4 years.
Season's best.
Yeah,
I haven't done one yet. I've got a season's best. It's the first one I've done. Yeah. So.
Yeah. It's my best one on this course.
Best one on this course. Yeah.
Also my worst.
Yeah. Certainly not PB. Well done.
See you soon.
I couldn't catch you on the first K, Tim.
Sorry.
I couldn't catch you on the first K, buddy. You went through there in about 3:50, I think.
Yeah, I was about. Yeah, I was in miles. I feel it was faster miles than I thought. Actually, it was about 6:06. I was thinking it was about 6:30, but I must have fit than I thought. But
You have your injuries now?
yes and no. I think I was a bit wary today. You know how it's when you've had an injury and you're almost sort of frightened that it was come up round again. So sort of all the bends and that. But I was.
It was a bit slippery as well, wasn't it? With the ball.
Yeah, I mean the conditions were really good actually, then, weren't they? I mean, apart from the just surface water, I mean it was wind dropped. I mean this one last year was quite windy. Yeah, it was fast last year, but but it felt today felt like I wanted to get a run just to get one in. Because I entered ages ago, I thought I might as well do it. Cause,
I saw you in.
I dropped out 2 marathons because I was injured, so I thought I could at least get around a 5k. Yeah, I went to Boston as well, of all places. So,
Oh wow.
yeah. Anyway, well done. Cheers. Hi. Oh, James. Fancy seeing you here. Right. Did a bit of laptop on the corner then. I met one of my co-workers on the Power of 10, or Run Britain Rankings actually, isn't it? Yeah. You have to come to our Zoom calls. We have one this afternoon. So, yeah. How are you finding it?
Yeah, no, good.
I'll take this off camera, but yeah. Can reveal our secrets, yeah.